That breaking news, community outrage. A man whose son died after a shoplifting incident is angry and grieving and demanding charges against the men who restrained his son.
These men plotted to do something, and the result is a young person's life gone.
Community activists joined Corey Stingley's father less than an hour ago.
Because no charges were filed in Stingley's death, they want the Milwaukee County District Attorney fired.
Surveillance video shows the 16-year-old trying to steal alcohol from a convenience store in West Allis last winter. That led to a struggle between Stingley and 3 customers.
Stingley later died of brain damage caused by a lack of oxygen. Michelle Fiore live at the Center Street Library where Stingley's father spoke just a little while ago. Michelle?
And he had some harsh words. He called those 3 men murderers. Craig Stingley here talking about truths. He says it's true. His son did walk into VJ Foods intending to steal liquor from the store, but he says that what these customers did to his son was not restraint, it was murder. Now, Craig Stingley says the cashier told him about the conversation that you see in this surveillance video. He says the cashier told Corey that if he gave back the bottles of vodka, that he wouldn't call police. Corey did, and only grabbed his own debit card. But the customers took him down anyway. Now, Mr. Stingley's on a mission seeking justice.
As a father of a 16-year-old young young man who was full of life, as bright and as intelligent as they come, I stand here today and say that we have not been represented. These people made comments to me saying, if you wouldn't have taught your son better, this wouldn't have happened to him. And I replied back to some of them saying, well, that statement in and of itself is foolish, because every parent teaches their children not to steal. So he knew better. He was a kid who was entitled to make a mistake just like all of us have. These individuals did not give him the opportunity to complete the correction that he made in and of himself. Just before his life ended, he was correcting himself. These men plotted to do something, and the result is a young person's life gone.
Now, Craig Stingley showed that tape here at this news conference, pointing to a section where he says you can see one of the men putting a chokehold on his son. Craig Stingley also says at the hospital he took pictures of his son's neck, which also he believes are consistent with marks that you would see on somebody's neck that was in a chokehold. Now, he has called on the U.S. Department of Justice to look at this case. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Michelle Fiore, today's TMJ4.
A very emotional father this afternoon. All right, thank you, Michelle. And to hear more of Craig Stingley's comments, you can go to TMJ4.com.